I got a short video here about the comparison between these two HOOPLE wheat barriers. We have bought a full roll of each one at full price, so this is not a sponsored review. I just want to talk about my real personal experience. So we started with the normal one. This is just one layer. It's called non-woven. It looks exactly the same from both of the sides. You can look a little bit through it. I don't know if you can see that. Not too much, but a little bit. I'll show you that later. It's a nice thing. It's really hard to tear. You can stretch it a little bit, but it really doesn't break easily. It really needs a lot. Works also great with some ground stakes, and we have put limestones on it and it worked absolutely awesome, no problem. But we figured maybe it's better to use the dual layer with the fabric, so you can see the difference also when we hold it like that. So now I think it's time to use the flashlight. So here's the normal single layer one. You can see with the flashlight very easy to shine through, while with the double layer one it's almost nothing. So maybe I can hold them here side by side. So here's the single layer, double layer, single layer, double layer. So you can see the huge difference regarding light which is coming through. So if you have just a thin layer of rocks or mulch, and especially when some gaps are opening, then of course with the single layer the sun can go through, heat it up, provide some UV light for weeds to grow through. So here with the double layer here, it's much more difficult for weeds to get enough UV light and then grow and penetrate through the barrier. Regarding the tear resistance, I can do the same test here. You can see, I think it's a little bit harder. So when it breaks, it really breaks, but it needs really a lot. And overall, I would say it's still more resistant than this one here, which is the single layer. The single layer is a little bit more flexible. So when you step on it, you have pinned it down to the ground. This is a little bit more stretchable, can maybe a little bit more adapt. I don't know if it's a huge advantage. While this one here is stronger, but just when it breaks, it will probably totally break. That's the difference, but the double layer still stronger, I would say. And we have also been working with the double layer. So we made one part of our yard with these limestones, with the single layer, and the one part with the double layer. So to work with was absolutely no difference. Also cutting works really easy. If you're worried, you can see maybe a little bit more resistance than this single layer one, which is super easy to cut. But still, if you have some nice scissor, it's absolutely no problem. That's maybe the only thing which you have to know. Needs a little bit better quality scissor or so, but then absolutely no problem. By the way, we started about half a year ago, and we have some small parts or small areas where some weeds are already penetrating through the single non-woven sheet. And till now, we haven't found any area where wheat has been penetrating the double layer. But we started a little bit later with the double layer, so it's a little bit hard to compare. But overall, I would say this gives me much more confidence to last a little bit longer, and also resisting probably a little bit longer against wheat compared to the single barriers. So if I have to order them again, I can tell you I would definitely go with the double layer. This is also what my wife told me. She has been dealing a lot with both of them, and she told me whenever we have to buy more, she wants me to buy more of the double layer. That's it. But also the single layer, really nice working. This is just a little bit of extra strength, extra thickness, extra protection. But that's it for now. I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, or want to share your own experience with these HOOPLE wheat barrier fabrics, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.